Assalamualaikum. Today, our group would like to talk about inflation, unemployment, and government policies in tackling this. So, our group consists of me, Muhammad Khairi, Baitira, and Zulaika. These are my colleagues. So, first of all, India is a developing country consisting of 1.408 billion human. It is the second largest country in terms of population in the world, but it is not without its flaws. As a nation, it has inflation, unemployment, and government policies implementing to tackle these flaws. So, what is inflation? Inflation, in simple terms, is the decrease of purchasing power. It may be caused for several factors that make you buy less with the same amount of money you have over the years. For example, perhaps in 2010 you have 2 ringgit, you can buy 2 nasi lemak. Now you can only buy one. So that is inflation. Example of inflation. Second, unemployment. So unemployment is when the population of a country, in this scenario India, is unable to seek any employment, and is also a key factor of the health of a said country economy. For example, if the rate of unemployment is high, perhaps the country's economy is not that good. I pass to my friend. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Baitira binti Yusuf. I will continue with inflation in India. Inflation in India has risen to around 8% higher than previous year. This is due to several factors. In simple words, the general price of goods for Indian customers has risen. Crude oil prices. Crude oil is a basic resource in any manufacturing production as it can be broken down into multiple forms. As such, when the crude oil prices rises, fuel one form of processed crude oil increases and the chain reaction occurs as other prices increases. This is also as a result from the Russian-Ukraine war that has stopped global supply of natural gas, mineral oil, etc. Disruption the supply and increasing the prices. Next, Russian-Ukraine war. The current Russian-Ukraine war has affected globally and India is no different. As the war continues, the supply of crude oil materials international trade are rerouted in support or lack of support of the war, causing inflation to spike globally. Next, the price rising prices of essential food items. Ukraine is a major exporter of sunflower oil, and as a result of the war, the import has been halted, causing the price to spike and all other food items also to increase. As Ukraine is also a key supplier of fertilizer to India, it also causes agriculture price to increase with regard to vegetable as high as 11.54% according to India Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementations. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Zulaika binti Abu Bakar. I will continue about the unemployment. The unemployment rate for men was 6.6% and women 9.4% in September 2021. According to the Indian Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, in India, the caste system is prevalent. The work is prohibited for specific case in some areas. Also, the increase of population in India is a dominant factor. As the population increases, the job remain the same and unemployment rate increases. In India, as per agreed on inflation, Agriculture is a large part of and half of the workforce is dependent on it. However, Indian agriculture is undeveloped and technological use is backwards. As such, profit is low and workforce employment is also low. The World Bank shows that 150 millions are working in the agriculture sector, roughly 10% of the population and 40% of the workforce. The geography of India is also a factor of unemployment as it affects the mobility of labours. As the workforce are less likely to relocate to a faraway areas for jobs. As the tension of religion increased under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, with the Hinduization of India, many minorities are persecuted by the public at large, especially Muslims, whom has lost their land, jobs, and increases the unemployment rate of India. Thank you.
Implemented various policies to address inflation and unemployment. One such policy is the monetary policy, which involves regulating the money supply and interest rate to control inflation. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) is responsible for implementing this policy. In addition, the government has also introduced fiscal policies such as taxation and public spending to stimulate economic growth and reduce unemployment. RBI could also consider using more targeted measures to control inflation, such as adjusting reserve requirements for banks. The government could also focus on creating more jobs opportunities through investment in infrastructure and education. Furthermore, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has implemented another policy such as the National Agriculture Policy that affects the tenancy of the land, the workforce of women in agriculture, animal husbandry, dairy and fisheries that targets the growth of agriculture of about 4% per annum. The nation also conducted agricultural research about 400 seeds of crops to be released to realize improved production and stabilizing it. India also are going for high-tech tools in agriculture and standardizing it to improve crops production and overall reduce inflation in agriculture products. Thank you.